hair. Okay, hello people. Ooh, I have to shut my music off. Excuse me. Hey guys, as promised, I am here with a tutorial on how to get this curly hair. This is my straight hair. This is actually how my hair dries naturally. I got out of the shower a little while ago and you can see it's still damp back here. So I just want to mention that you're probably going to want to do this process, this hair process, with damp hair. When gel and mousse goes right into dry hair, it kind of just makes it like crunchy and really hard and just not so easy to work with. But when your hair is wet or damp, it kind of like softens up the gel or the mousse or whatever you're going to use to put in your hair. This is how my hair dries naturally. As you can see, it is pretty straight, so the transformation that's about to happen is for real. So let's just jump right into it. I'm going to show you guys the different products that I use and the technique that I use to do this. Let's go. The very first thing that I put into my hair, just to kind of like dampen these dry pieces a little more, is this Not Your Mother's Beach Babe Texturizing Sea Salt Spray. It doesn't have like a strong hold at all. I just like to spray it all over to kind of re-wet the hair, but I also know that it's going to give the curls that I'm about to make a little bit more texture, because it is a texturizing sea salt spray. Throughout this hair process, you're going to use a lot of these motions. Ooh, ooh. The next thing I'm going in with is my mousse. The mousse that I have is by Sebastian, and it's the Thicky Foam mousse. This also is not like super strong hold, but it's not as bubbly as like other mousses are. It's a little bit more like liquidy. You know when other mousses come out, you can like, it's like a poop of freaking foam. Well, this one is a little bit more liquidy, if that makes any sense at all. I'm going to take this on my hands and just go through my hair and scrunch it out all like this. I'm going to be pretty generous with this product as well. I just want my hair really lathered in all these products. And the last and final product, I'm going in with my gel. This is the Sebastian Texturizer Liquid Gel. I usually don't use like such expensive products, but this is just what I have. I've had these for a really long time. You guys can use any gel or mousse from the drugstore and they'll work perfectly fine. I just would suggest using something that's not a super strong hold, because then your curls will come out really crunchy looking and they'll be super hard to work with. So if you do get a gel or a mousse from the drugstore, just try to make sure that it's not an extremely like 1000 level stronghold. Once your curls are saturated to your liking, I have mine pretty wet. I don't know if you can tell. You can stop here, but this is more of a wavy look rather than the natural curly girl hair that I'm trying to go for. I like to take the extra step, and for that I'm going to need these bobby pins. All I do is just separate my hair, separate the top section from the bottom. Now that I have this bottom section sort of taken out, I'm just gonna grab about like a pinch full of hair. You don't have to be too precise with this, but I'm just grabbing the hair and I'm gonna start like looping it between my fingers and squeezing what's the rest of it in my hand. And then I'm just gonna kind of like roll it into my head. Then I go ahead and take my bobby pin and I just pin that little bundle as tight to my head as possible. It's definitely not going to be perfect, but then again, I don't want it to be. I just want the curls to be sort of like pinned to my head as best as possible. I have really thick hair, so I might have to use like 2 bobby pins per bundle or something like that, because one bobby pin might not hold. But I'm literally just going to go through my whole head and just make little bundled sections like that and just really scrunch them up, twist them into each other. Don't make anything too perfect or too uniform because you want the curls to look like they're like natural curls. Now that you look like a weirdo and you're super cute, I'm just gonna chill out like this for a little while. I'm gonna go get something to eat. I'm gonna probably watch a show. I wanna leave this in for about 2 hours probably. As you know, since they are natural curls and they are still a little bit wet, the longer that you leave it like this, the better. So let's say you're home getting ready for a night out and you wanna wear your hair curly like this. I would suggest doing it as soon as you wake up in the morning and just keeping your hair like this all day and then taking it out when you're ready to go out. And I will check in with you once these babies have set and just taken form, and I'll be right back. So I am back. I have had this setting for about I would say 2.5 hours, but just to ensure that the curls really stay and set, I am taking my blow dryer and I'm just gonna go over it quickly just to sort of bring some heat to these wannabe curls, and that way they have like even more of a chance of lasting longer and stuff like that. After you blow dry, you're gonna look even crazier than you did when you originally got this thing all set. And then I'm just gonna go ahead and start taking the bobby pins out.
Yeah. Yeah.
So when you take your hair out, it should look a little something like this. As you can see, my hair was super flat and almost straight before, and now it looks like these are like my natural curls, which I love about it so much. But obviously, since you're using bobby pins to get these curls, none of them are going to come out exactly perfect or uniform. They're all going to look different. The shape may even be a little weird. For example, I have this part here is super curly, and then this whole front is just a little straight. So the very last thing that I like to do with these curls is I like to take my wand, and as you can see, this one goes from thick to thin. I like to just go and retouch some curls only using this part so that the curls stay small and looking similar to these shapes. So I'm just going to try to do that with a few of these front pieces.
Yeah.
Really completes the look, and it really brings the curls out. So that is the last and final thing that I do, and then I have this big curly hair. So let me know what you guys think about this hair. Are you guys comfortable with like big curly hair? Or if you naturally have big curly hair, then let me know if you think I did good. Please don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel because it means so much to me. I love you guys. I'll see you in my next one. Bye!